live at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium at the Chris Brown Invitational, and we're bringing you interviews and highlights.
We are with Crystal Bodie. She just competed in the 100-meter hurdles at the B section. Crystal, how was the race?
It was okay. It was my first race. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm nursing a meniscus tear. So for my first race on the track, I'm pleased with it. The only thing I wanted to do was finish. Now I have to go back to the drawing board and start from the beginning.
All right, good stuff. So how's Olympic training going?
It's going good. It's going good. Like I said, I'm still nursing a meniscus tear. So I'm just happy to finish the race.
Good stuff, good stuff. And all the best to you in this season.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, we are with Morgan Goodwin, the winner of the 100-meter hurdles from the USA. How does the race feel?
It felt really good. I just tried to, maintain and just try to pick up each hurdle down the way. I almost kind of took a stumble down at the end, but I just pushed forward to run.
And you enjoying your time here in the Bahamas?
Absolutely.
All right,
it's beautiful.
Good stuff. 2-4-2. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Queen Harrison, who just won the 100-meter hurdles A section. So how was the race?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
So how was the race?
Oh, the race was really, really good. I didn't have a good start, but I'm glad that at the end of the race I was able to put it together to get the win.
So how are you enjoying your stay in the Bahamas?
Oh, it's beautiful. I keep telling everybody it's a workcation instead of a work or just vacation. So I'm really enjoying myself. The people here have been so hospitable and making us feel comfortable. So I'll be sure to be back other years to come.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Avery Thompson from the 110-meter hurdles. How was the race?
It wasn't my best type of race, but it was good. The start was kind of right, but then as I gradually get on, started to lose a little bit of balance and started hitting hurdles. Yeah.
How's training going for the Olympics?
Well, I'll do my best and make sure I'll be on the podium.
We're rooting for you. Good luck.
We are live with David Oliver, winner of the men's 110 hurdles. David, tell me how your season's going.
This is my second race since last August, so it feels good to come out here and get a win, represent in front of this great crowd. Love being in the Bahamas. Chris is doing an amazing job with this competition, and hopefully I'll be back next season.
Okay, good stuff. How do you like the Bahamas?
Oh, it's great. We're staying at a great resort. The sun's shining. It just feels great, man. I'm happy to be here and glad to come away with a victory early in my campaign.
All right, all the best to your season.
Thank you very much.
We are with Bianca Stewart, winner of the women's long jump. How does that sound? Winner of the Chris Brown Invitational.
It's really good. I just love to come and support fellow athletes. Athlete Chris Brown. It was my pleasure jumping here and representing the Bahamas.
Good stuff. How does it feel competing in front of the home crowd?
It's always a good feeling. Their energy just transfers into my body, and it allows me to do well.
All right. Let your fans know where do you train and how they can get in contact with you just to give you support. Because I know this is an Olympic year, and athletes need that support.
Yeah, I train in the U.S. in Alabama.
All right, good stuff.
Yes.
All the best for the season.
Hi, I'm here with India Cartwright, who just won the 800 race. How was the race?
It was very competitive, but I maintained to put through the race.
How was it competing on a big?
I'm kind of used to it, but it's okay.
Okay, good luck in the training.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Brian Glue, who just won the 800-meter race. How was it?
It was good. I'm a bit tired, but it was all worth it. It was worth it. It was worth the hard run.
How does it feel being on the same field as all these other international athletes?
Being on the same main stage as these athletes, world-class athletes, it gives me hope for the future, and it gives me motivation to press on and be a great athlete, and follow their footsteps.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
We are with Lanice Clark, usually a quarter miler, but you decided to go down and run the 200 meters. How was the race?
I felt pretty good for my second 200 of the season. Today, me and my coaches wanted to work on my speed work to help me with the 400.
Okay, good stuff. We wish you all the best for the season.
Thank you.
We have with Tori Bowie, winner of the women's 200 meters. Tori, how does it feel running in the Bahamas?
It feels great. I love the track. So happy to be here. Such an honor.
No problem.
The plan was just to come out here and try to execute the first 20 meters and just take in what I have, It's a great start. I have several meters to go, so I can improve.
No problem. All the best of the season. All right, we have a Stephen Newbold, a.k.a. Dirty. Just won the B final for the men's 200 meters. How does it feel, Stevie, being back running the 200 meters?
Feels pretty good. I love every opportunity I have to represent my country and being on this track. So I just want to thank the Lord for giving me another opportunity to be out here, and that's about it.
That's good stuff. So how's training going for Olympics?
Training's going pretty good. I'll be running the 400 at the Olympics. This 200 right here was just a blowout, I guess. So to know that I'm back and pretty comfortable, we should be looking good for the Olympics.
All right, all the best. We're rooting for you, man.
All right, thank you.
We here with one of our adopted sons, LaShawn Merritt. Every time he comes to the Bahamas, he runs fast times. How do you feel about the race?
I feel good. I've been training hard and smart.
Okay.
I knew I had a fast 200 in me. I opened up in 2023 a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't the most technical race. So I wanted to work on some things here and execute a race.
Okay.
Training's been going well. I've been trying to run fast 200 so I can get ready to really drop a time in the 400.
Yeah.
And it shows that my training's been going well. So now I'm ready to get into a 400 and let it out.
All right. Good stuff, man. All the best of the season.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Joshua Tennyson from the 100-meter race. How was the race?
Well, that was my fastest time ever. Yeah, it was awesome. It's a real awesome track here. Really fast.
How are you enjoying your stay in the Bahamas?
Well, it's really hot here, but I love it. It's a great opportunity, and I'm glad that I got an invite.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Michelle Ahi from Trinidad and Tobago, who just won the 100-meter race. How was it?
It was pretty good. I love the atmosphere. I love Bahamas. It was a pretty good race.
So I can say that you're enjoying your stay in the Bahamas.
Yes, I am, even though I can't go to the beach, but I'm still enjoying it.
Okay, thank you. Good luck in training. Hello, I'm here with Jarrett Wallace, who just won the 100-meter race. How was the race?
It was a great race. Running this fast, this early in the season is a huge confidence booster. Definitely puts a target on my back for all my competitors, but we learned a lot from today. I executed what I wanted to in the race, and go back home and get back to work.
How are you enjoying your stay in the Bahamas?
Oh, I love it. I told CB we're going to hopefully be back here every year. I absolutely love this meet, the fans, the Bahamas, the weather, the beach. Everything's awesome. Thank you.
Good luck in the season.
Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm here with Manuel Mitchell, who just won the 400-meter race. How's it?
It was okay. This is my opener. And to be able to come here to a beautiful island of Bahamas and all the beautiful people, and just to be able to just get one started for the season is always great. And love the crowd, all the energy. It just feeds down the track as well, so we love it.
So I can say that you're enjoying your stay in the Bahamas.
Oh, God, yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, so you're here with Angelo after a magnificent race. Alonzo? Magnificent race. How does it feel to be back home?
It feels pretty good. I was excited about coming home. I mean, the weather conditions out there wasn't the best, but I mean, outdoors, so anything is expected. So, I mean, I felt like I did pretty good. I mean, just based on the way I'm training right now, I think I did pretty good.
All right, so how does it feel supporting Chris Brown in this event?
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I had no choice but to support him. He always give me advice and stuff, so I just felt like it was a given. I just had to.
All right, so what are your plans after? I noticed at the start of your season, what are your plans and what are your goals that you hope to accomplish this season?
Well, I mean, I hope to qualify for Olympics and, you know, be on the team and hopefully get a medal again, like, you know.
All right, so what kind of advice you can remember Chris giving you over the years?
Well, he always just say, experience is the best teacher. You know, if you just listen, then you're gonna learn.
All right, thank you. All right, so we're here with Jamal Wilson, who just qualified for Olympics. How's it feel, Jamal?
Sorry to correct you in these hard times, but I ain't just qualified. I qualified about maybe 2 months ago, but just now I got third place. I'm not happy with it, but this is life. Sports continue, you know. Just got to come out next time and try to improve.
All right, how does it feel to be back home? I always seen you home, but how does it feel to be back home anyway?
Well, it feels good, you know. I don't really get the opportunity to compete home much, but competing in front of the crowd, the home crowd, is always a special feeling. Today it didn't feel too special. I feel like they wasn't giving me no love out there, but I think that's my fault. I need to get them into the jumps a little more, and I don't know, just life goes on.
All right, describe the feeling of supporting Chris in this venture. We're trying to pull this event off and keep this going for years to come.
I mean, I'll support him whatever he do, wherever he goes. I know he's coming to the end of his career, so I know he need this to continue in the sport. Whatever he does, I'll support it. I mean, if this was in China, I'll be in China doing the same thing.
All right. Yeah. All right, so coming into this year, I know one of the goals was making the Olympics. What are some of the other goals you hope to accomplish?
I just want to keep jumping high. That's about it. And get my business ventures off the ground, off track and field. But as far as track and field is concerned, get to Olympics and medal.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're here with Karani James. Karani James, how does it feel to be in the Bahamas?
You know, it's always a pleasure, you know. Just want to thank Chris Brown again for, you know, getting all our athletes together to put on this great show. You know, I mean, the atmosphere has been fantastic, so I'm just happy to be here, happy to put on a great show for the fans.
All right, great race, by the way. I thought it was a magnificent time. What are some of your plans going into this Olympic year? What are some of the goals you hope to accomplish?
Well, first of all, just make sure that I stay consistent. And just make sure that I stay healthy. Just make sure that, you know, we stick to the plan that we've had, you know, all along, and just try to get ready for it. Just try to peak for Rio, the Olympics, and just try to perform well.
All right, looking back on last year, what kind of condition you in health-wise? How do you feel going into this year?
You know, I think I feel really good. I think, you know, one of the best things that I've been able to remain consistent over the past couple of years. So I'm just happy that I could do that. And like I said, just try to make sure that I peak for Rio.
All right, tell me something you like about the Bahamas and you being back here. What do you like about the Bahamas?
You know, I mean, just the overall track knowledge. You know, even at the hotel, you know, the workers come up to me, they ask me, you know, if I'm from Grenada. I mean, they know, but they just want to make sure I ask, you know, if I'm Karani James, if I'm from Grenada. And, you know, they're just appreciative of us being athletes and us representing our home country and the region on a whole. So I would say just the overall track knowledge of the people here in the Bahamas is very, very good.
All right, good luck, congratulations.
We're here live with the COO, CFO, the chairman, Herbert Cash. Cash, just tell us about how all the planning and the LOC, how everything came together to plan such a successful meet.
Well, you know, the LOC has been working tremendously hard since October of last year. I joined the team in February of this year, really to help guide the ship through to the finish line, or to port rather. But they've worked tremendously hard. It's been difficult in pulling it all together, but people really stepped up to the plate, and we were able to present what I think is a world-class event for persons to enjoy today.
And how the team, you all feeling the crowd in terms of the atmosphere?
I think the atmosphere right now is electrifying. We just want to thank the Bahamian people for coming out and supporting this event. Chris Brown, this is his gift to the Bahamas. You know, he's been running for 19 years and he wanted to bring the Olympics here. And we believe that this is the beginning of the road to Rio. And as you would have seen today, we would have introduced the brand Team Bahamas. So we're expecting great things. You saw some good times that came out from Karani James, in particular, Shawnee Miller just now, and also LaShawn Merritt in the 200 meters. So we're very excited about the results also of the show.
All right, good job. Thank you.
And we're here now with D'Angelo Cherry, USA sprinter. Congratulations on a great race. How does it feel to be in the Bahamas?
It's awesome. I've been trying to get here for the last 3 years, and I just told the guy to run out a meet for, someone who's an Olympian and has done so much for the Bahamas. It's an honor, and I'm just glad to be here.
All right, so take us into the beginning of this race. What kind of preparations you made going into this race, and how does it feel being the victor?
After my indoor season, just going back to doing a lot of base, so I'm able to hold my top end speed, which I've been struggling. And my coach just said, just come down here, have fun, execute, and you'll have a good race. And got a little stuff to work on, but I'm very happy with that for an opening.
All right, so it's early in the season. What are some of the goals you hope to accomplish in this Olympic year?
You're going to need everything, even to make it to a semi in the U.S., because there's so many amazing sprinters. So you got to bring your A game every single round. You got to execute, you got to run through the line, and you got to give it your best.
Okay, so what have you seen that you like in the Bahamas so far since you've been here, since you've always wanted to be here?
The water.
The weather?
The weather, the water. The first thing I did when I got here was got in the water, because I see it on TV all the time, and to actually be in it, I'm just happy to be here.
All right, so, how does it feel to support Chris Brown?
It's great. He's been running for so long, and, people know his name. He's an Olympian. It's just such an honor. I don't think there's any words to explain, being at a meet that's hosted by an Olympian. I don't think there's words for it.
All right, thank you, buddy. Congratulations. We're here now with our very own Jeffrey Gibson. Heck of a race. How does it feel to be back home?
It feels excellent. Coming over on the plane, I was telling myself, I'm so happy to be home. It's my first time racing in front of my country, so I'm really excited and elated to be here.
All right, what you thought about the crowd? How did the crowd edge you on?
It was a great crowd. I expected this much people after all advertising. I commend Chris and his team for doing such a great job with it. I'm happy for all my people coming out.
How do you feel as a Bahamian supporting your fellow Bahamian in his endeavors? Chris is a great athlete, a great role model for younger guys like yourself. So how does it feel to support him?
Yeah, Chris is my big bro. And so for him to really come out here and support other Bahamian athletes, I just want to do the same. So, I'm trying to be a big advocate for youth being in school, academics. I want to really help them be the best that they can be. And, I want to lend a helping hand like how Chris is helping other athletes.
All right, it's early in the season. You're coming off a great season last year, and it's early. It's an Olympic year. How do you feel going into the season, and what can we expect, and what are some of those goals you want to accomplish?
I feel good going into the coming season. This race was just a stepping stone for, the amount of races that I'm going to do to build upon to get to Rio. And, my goals for the season are going into the 47 range, because I know that's the time that's going to take to win. That's world leading time. That's gold medalist time.
And so your training partner, bragging rights, practice on Monday. How's that going to go?
Don't worry about that. It's still early in the season, so I'm looking forward. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of smack talk, but that's how the camaraderie is between us. We have a strong camp. We have a good coach, George Williams, Sandy Chapman, so it's to be expected.
All right, congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
All right. All right, we're here with Johnny Dutch, USA. Magnificent race, Johnny. You looked good out there. How does it feel being in the Bahamas?
Feels so good. Jeff Gibson is my training partner, so he prepared us before we got here. It's an honor to be able to run here. It's great weather, great atmosphere, great crowd.
Is it your first time in the Bahamas?
It is. I've been everywhere, but I've never been to Bahamas, so now I can put this on my list.
How does it feel?
I like it. The weather's good. I changed my flight to a later date tomorrow. That way I can relax on the beach tomorrow morning.
All right, the season is still early. This is an Olympic year. How do you feel? What are your expectations, and what are some of the goals you hope to accomplish going into this Olympics?
Well, this is the latest I've opened up, so the fact that I can run a world lead, my first race of the year, says a lot. So go back home, talk to my coach, plan the rest of my season. It's all about timing this year in preparation. So not to over race myself and just time it just right.
All right, how hard a decision was for you to decide to come and support Chris Brown in this endeavor?
I've always wanted to come. I've seen videos of past races, so I was like, one day I got to get down there. And the opportunity presented itself this year, especially with Jeff and being my trainer partner that helped open the door.
All right, so now you got bragging rights from Jeff going back.
Oh yeah, practice is going to be fun on Monday.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're here now with Justin Gatlin, USA, one of the great sprinters from the USA. How does it feel to be back in the Bahamas?
It feels great to be here. So happy that the crowd is having fun. You know, we put on great races, great fireworks. You know, this is an annual thing that we hope to do, and hope to be out here every time.
All right, by the looks of the race, it was effortless for you. How do you feel going into this season? It's early. I know it's an Olympic year. How do you feel going into the Olympics?
You know, I had a great time coming out here. The wind was a little windy, a couple of drops of rain, but it didn't stop us having a good time. It was an easy, good race, and I'm going on to the next race and hopefully do even better.
All right, so how does it feel? What honor is it for you to support a great athlete like Chris Brown, who was, in my opinion, the greatest Bahamian male athlete in the history of the Bahamas? How does it feel supporting them in this endeavors?
Well, you know, your opinion is my opinion too. So, you know, Chris has always been like a big brother to me. And when I came on the scene, he showed me a lot of love, a lot of heart. He showed me what it is to be a fighter. You know, and for him to have his whole country support him and back him annually, you know, it takes leaps and bounds, and I hope to be there every time.
All right, what are some of those goals you hope to accomplish going into this Olympics in summer?
Come back with a whole neck of goals, you know, just go out there, have a good time, better myself as a person, as an athlete, and hopefully put on a great show.
All right, so have you figured out the formula yet to beat the Usain Bolt?
I beat him once, I can beat him again. So right now it's about strategizing and competing, not racing, but go out there and know my race.
All right, so tell me one of those things that you like about the Bahamas, that experience of being here over and over again that keeps you coming back.
The lobster and the ladies.
All right, thank you very much.
And welcome back to Game Time Sports. Well, guys, a great Chris Brown Bahamas Invitational. We had a lot of good performances today. We had a world-leading time in the women's 400 meters with Shanae Miller, a world-leading time in the men's 400 meters with Karani James. And I spoke to Harvey Glantz, Karani's coach, and he's very impressed with his first outdoor meet of the season. We have a world best in the 200 meters. So we think this meet has been a fantastic meet. And I think Game Time Sports did a good job on our inaugural performance here. And Marius, what do you think about it?
I think it was great. We got some good interviews. Just hope we could tie everything together, and everyone did a good job.
You know, and our news reporter extraordinaire, our beautiful lady to keep us ugly guys looking good.
Yeah.
What do you think about it today?
It was awesome.
Your first time involved in something like this, how do you feel about it?
I think it was a bit nerve-wracking, but it was good.
And Feast the Beast, what do you think about the performances today?
Well, I mean, great performances. I think the event itself has grown from last year. Hopefully next year it'll even be bigger than what it is this year. I'm impressed by the organization. Of course, I know you played a major part in the whole organization of this event. And so once soccer's involved, I guess success is bound to happen.
Once Game Time Sports involved, success is bound. But we're very happy to be here today in Game Time Sports. We had a great interview, a great night of track and field for the Bahamas. And remember, people, April 15, 2017, the Chris Brown Bahamas Invitational will be back, and Game Time Sports will be there. That's it for Game Time Sports. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to you being with us again. Have a good night.